Eclipse Day. My friend Chris Weil has a newsletter that I've gotten, and Chris also formed the first version of our Super Bowl bid, where we bid for eventually the 2005 Super Bowl and unfortunately lost to Jacksonville. Dave Newhouse, long columnist with the Tribune, put out a column in Chris's newsletter that just was unbelievable. The old saw yet again that he says Oakland government wasn't the problem. Dave, do you vote? The Oakland government was the problem. To wit, first, you say the Oakland government wasn't the problem. We are now 2 weeks removed from Oakland Mayor Shang Tao meeting with, 1 week, meeting with the Athletics, and prior to that, presenting through the press a $91 million, I want to call it extortion fee. I think it's probably best to call it an extortion fee as opposed to an extension fee. I prefer to call it an extortion fee because that's really what it was, an extortion fee. A number that Shang Tao and company in her office had to come up with over glasses of wine and perhaps even a toot here or there of their favorite weed. Unbelievable decision. Unbelievably arrived at, and then they said, well, really, this is what John Fisher claimed he lost on Howard Terminal. Again, they did it to be nasty to John Fisher. And the they is Oakland government, Dave Newhouse. The they is Oakland government. Here's another example. The community benefits agreement, those meetings were established by the office of the Veronica Cummings in the city administration office of the city of Oakland. What is that but Oakland government, Dave Newhouse? Oakland government. The community benefits agreement was done. We never established a price tag for what the Athletics said they would pay for. Of course, their assumption was that we were going to create a tax increment financing zone under what is called Enhanced Infrastructure Financing District legislation. What am I talking about, Dave? I'm talking about Oakland government, in this instance, as approved by the California legislature, which gets me to the work that Dave Cobble did with Oakland Mayor Levy Schaff and State Senator Nancy Skinner and Assemblyman Rob Bonta, who is now our great Attorney General, to establish two new forms of legislation that would streamline the environmental impact review for the Howard Terminal project and form the tax increment financing zone, both of which California Governor Gavin Newsom signed into law October 11th of 2019. What does all this involve? Oakland government. Oh, and by the way, California government itself. Government. Oakland government was left to implement the tax increment financing zone. It didn't. Then Oakland Mayor Libby Schaaf said on my program that the city did not have the staff talent to create a tax increment financing zone. She said that. She said it was a child of redevelopment law, I'm paraphrasing, and that we haven't done redevelopment, since Jerry Brown got rid of it, which is not true either. That's another whole long story. But the bottom line is, Dave Newhouse, Oakland government failed to deliver on its side of the deal. So when you're talking about these matters, all right, just remember, this is the 21st century, and people pay attention who you met and who have been a part of Oakland government and who know much more about it better than you do. Acknowledge that. Oakland government, Dave, it matters. Go check it out. And by the way, you vote, right? Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube and bookmark ZennyReport.com.